Let me tell you a story from Ghana. I've got time. We were there in the month of April. Some of you may have been at our meetings. On the first night of our meeting, I got up to preach. And I was 5 minutes into my message and I saw the congregation over there rise up as one man. And I said to May, "What's happened?" She said, "There's a snake come into the meeting." It was a cobra, actually one of those cobras came into the meeting. And a man ran up to us and he said, "I've just seen this in a vision. The Lord showed me that the devil sent this thing here to kill somebody on the first night of your mission to make sure that it wrecks the whole thing." So we prayed against it. Someone went over and managed to kill the thing and the meeting carried on. The next night we got up to preach. There's about 2,000 people there. We got up to preach again. And 5 minutes into the message and all the power went off, everything. The whole of Accra was on, but not the building we were in. Everything's in darkness. The man in charge of the meeting stood to his feet and said, "It's all right, everybody, don't panic." He said, "I came down here to pray this morning about 5 o'clock and there was the devil standing by the pulpit, looking like a human being in a human form. He was angry, he was spitting and cursing and swearing. He was angry because this man and his wife have come to bring this message to Ghana." And he said, "I knew something was going to happen, so I've got a generator ready. Start the generator." So they started the generator and away we went. We preached again. The third night we got down to the meeting, 5 minutes into my message, and bang, off went the power again. By this time I'm carrying a small torch in my pocket. Because the pulpit was rather high. If I fell off I could have done myself an injury, you see. The leader of the meeting stood up and says, "Don't worry everybody, I was ready for this tonight. I've got 4 generators ready." Hang on before you start clapping, hear the end of the story. He said, "Start the generators." They went to start them and not one generator would start. There was such a satanic force stopping those things, not one generator would go and the power wouldn't come on. We all started to pray. We prayed, and as we prayed loudly, the lights would come on, and then as it died down, the lights would go off again. It was like he was playing a trick with us. The enemy was playing the fool with us. The lights were coming on and going off, and in the end we gave up, and the leader said, "We will all go home, the meeting is cancelled. Fast and pray everybody for the next meeting." We came back the next night, 5 minutes into my message. By the way, I should have told you, the moment we left the building, all the power came on again and the 4 generators all started immediately. Don't you tell me it's just a power failure. It's something else, I'm telling you. The next night we got down there 5 minutes into the message and the power went bang again, it's gone. The leader of the meeting said, "That's enough, there's 3,000 people there by this time. Pick up your chairs, put them on the roof of your car, we'll go to town." And we shifted to another venue and we preached the message. Now the next day they invited me to preach to a big Easter convention. There's about 35,000 people there. And I was talking to them about the Mark of the Beast system. And as I was preaching away there, suddenly an elderly lady came up on the platform. I've never had this happen before. And as I was preaching, she went bang and she knocked me out of the way. And I was knocked away over here somewhere by this elderly lady. And I said to a pastor standing nearby, "What's happening? Am I finished?" He said, "No, you're not finished." He said, "She is so excited about your message that she's singing a song of praise to Jesus." So she just pushed me out of the way and she started singing and everybody started to sing. About 35,000 people started to sing and it was like being in heaven. They're all worshipping Jesus. And I want you to know this, that I have never ever seen praise and worship like I've seen in Africa. I said, not once have I been knocked away from the microphone in Great Britain. And I said, I believe that when we get to heaven, it says that every kindred and tongue and tribe and nation will be there. Yes. Saved by the precious blood of Jesus. Yes. There's only one blood, the blood of Jesus. And I said, I believe the Africans will lead the praise and worship. Yes.